What's going on, guys? Today I'm flying out the American Premium Focke-Wulf A-8. Today we're fighting the British on the Hokkaido, and it looks like a tempest just went down on their team. What a fine way to start off the match, if you ask me. That's one plane that I don't have to worry about facing. And with this being the first video with the new graphics card, I wanted to take off in the cockpit. You see the grass and trees. Looks amazing. Just taking in the sights and sounds with this new graphics card is just impressive as hell. I know I talked about this card a couple days ago. Even though it's not top of the line. Oh, my head fell off. Anyway, even though this isn't the top of the line card, it's still able to max out the settings in realistic battles. Now, with us facing the British, I know I'm going to have to climb a lot. The British tend to climb usually to 4 kilometers. Here, looking at my team, this is actually a pretty diverse team. You got Spitfires, Corsairs, F-7Fs, Bearcats, a really nice mixture of planes. Even have actually 2 B-17s. I'm surprised that there weren't any premium Spitfires. There always seems to be at least one Spitfire in a Tier 4 American match. Now, this isn't the first game that I've flown the Focke-Wulf. I've actually flown this probably a dozen times now. It's definitely taken me a while to get a hang of this aircraft. The other Focke-Wulf I've been flying a lot lately is the D9, and from a performance perspective, they're completely different aircraft. The D9 climbs and rolls and everything. It does everything better than the A8. Even though I knew that coming in, it still didn't keep me from buying this plane. With this being a premium plane, I knew I could use this to grind the rest of the Tier 5 jets. I still have a lot of American jets to go. This thing has 4 20mm cannons, which is just a beast. I've actually taken this out in arcade a couple of times, and it just shreds everything. All I have to do is select stealth ammunition, and the enemy planes won't even see it coming. It's amazing. But this isn't an arcade, this is realistic battles, so we're going to have to climb. You see my teammates have climbed in the direction of the enemy team, but I've not done that. Myself and these couple of P-51s have climbed out towards the sea just a little bit. And pretty soon I'm going to start to turn towards the island, because that is where the British are going to be coming from. They're going to be coming from the opposite end of the island, and they're going to be climbing. It's just a matter of how high. I know that the Focke-Wulf won't climb very high. It's a really slow climber, the A8 model particularly. It's not like the D9 or the D13. I think a D9, even stock, would outclimb the A8 fully upgraded. So what I've noticed is that I've had to remain patient. It's a lot easier said than done, believe me. I'm not the most patient person in the world. I want to get right into the fight while you can see the water, because I'm in the clouds. That's awesome. You just have to remain patient and climb. Climb, climb, climb. More often than not, your patience will be rewarded. That was certainly the case in my game here today. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get out of these clouds. They're just everywhere. You can't see anything. All I see are my teammates showing up. I don't see any opponents. Right now, I'm worried about the engine temperature. It's running a little hot. It's pretty typical of the Focke-Wulf. Once you wep that engine up to about 4 kilometers, it tends to get hot. As long as you take off wep, you should be okay. All that being said, I tend to throttle back even further and let that engine cool down to about 195 or 190, depending on what the situation allows. I like to be able to use that weapon when I'm in combat, and I don't have to worry about the engine burning up on me. I'm up to 4,400 meters. You can see I finally decide to throttle back to bring the engine temperature down. 4,500 meters and still nothing. These clouds are thick, and nothing's showing up. You don't see teammates calling out for help. Usually by now there's at least a Spitfire or Tempest that's on somebody by now. But the action so far has been pretty quiet. F7Fs and the F8Fs are up high. We have contact there. One of them been damaged by a Spitfire. But still nobody's showing up on radar. And I'm frankly a little hesitant about diving down, because you don't know. Alright, B-17's in trouble. I'm not worried about him. B-17's got plenty of gunners. You really shouldn't have to defend a B-17 in my opinion. They should be able to pretty much take care of themselves. Attack who? I don't see him. These clouds, man. Oh my gosh, these clouds are OP. Are they up high? They're down low. Oh, there's a Tempest. But how many others are there? Nothing above. Oh, the B-17 took care of that guy that was on him. So, see, just like I was saying, you don't have to. You shouldn't have to defend a B-17. They should be able to take care of themselves. Looks like the Tempest is shooting at this F7F. Go down. I think it's about time to head down and take a look at what's going on down here. There's nobody seems to have been climbing up to 4 or 5 kilometers like I expected them to. Usually the Spitfires and Tempest climb. But this looks like one of those maps that has the clouds really low on in this particular game. So it may force everyone down. You notice I am using stealth. It's actually because I was in an arcade match the last time I flew this. So that caused me to waste a lot of shots because I couldn't see where they were going. Eliminated the first Tempest that I saw. I'm just going to zoom climb up just to make sure I don't get jumped by anybody in the clouds. Fortunately, I don't see anybody up here. Early, even down below, which it's kind of disconcerting. I'd like to know where my enemies are. Not only do I want to make sure that I'm safe, but I also want to have an idea as to where they are, so they can help my teammates if necessary. If they need my help. There's nobody over there by the B-17, so I'm guessing everybody's down there with the P-51s. All of my teammates seem to be clustered around a particular section, 7 to 12 kilometers away, and way down low. That could actually be a problem for us, because if you're down low, that's where Spitfires tend to perform the best, if they're flown properly, of course. From the British perspective, you want to engage into a turn fight, get everyone low, engage them in a turn fight. And the opponents won't be able to deal with it. F7Fs and F8Fs, Corsairs, they won't be able to outturn a Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfires starting to pop up. Still got P-51s up high for support. I'm still high. The Tempest. More Tempests. More Spitfires. Oh my god. Look at all these guys down here. Oh boy, alright. Time to pick them out. Here's a Tempest. SWAT. I don't know if he's headed towards his base or if he's headed towards that F8F. But I'm in a nice little dive. I better try to catch him before he gets too far away from the herd. I want to kill him quickly and get back to the rest of the team. Help them out. This is where those stealth rounds don't help me, because I missed a lot of those shots. Wish I had tracers in this belt right now. Still got a lot of Spitfires over here though. That one Spitfire's up high. I don't like that. I don't know if he's trying to boom and zoom. It's not usually how they fly Spitfires, but you never know. They can actually work that way. Off to my left looks like a Spitfire is being attacked by P-51, so that's not a big concern. I'd really like to attack these Spitfires, but they're all headed in the wrong direction, so I'm going to have to turn around and get in behind them. Yeah, this guy is definitely booming and zooming. He's climbed right back up. Got a couple of hits on him, but can't seem to connect with the rest of my shots. You know, screw that. Go for this guy. Try to save my Corsair buddy here. Off goes his wing. Don't you just love seeing that wing pop right off like that? Still got some guys down here below. The Spitfire to my right's being engaged. The Spitfire right in front of me is not, however. He's actually engaging a teammate of mine. So I'm going to have to intercept him. Try to clean my teammate's tail. Yeah, I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Got a critical. Alright, blew his wing off. There's a guy up high still. This is the guy who's been booming and zooming. Got a couple hits on him, but nothing critical. He's able to fly away. I don't want to turn around just yet, just in case he decides to turn fight me. Looks like he's headed away, so I'm going to turn around and see if I can engage him before my teammates do. Get that ace in a day. I've already got 4 kills. Oh, it looks like he's been set afire by the P-51, but the P-51 got shot down in turn. Oh, he's still on fire. Oh, he's down. Last guy, oh, here he is. 5 clicks away. Wonder how smart he is. Is he gonna go head on with a Focke-Wulf with 420mm cannons, or is he gonna try to avoid the head on and try to get me into a turn fight? Oh, he's firing. Oh, he's on fire. Going into a head on with the Focke-Wulf in that position, or that situation, that just wasn't the smartest thing to do. So 5 kills, ace in a day. And like I said at the beginning of the match, patience. All you have to do is be patient. Climb, 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 and then wait for the fight to begin. Eventually the enemy team will dive down, and they'll start engaging your teammates. That's when you should move. When you get air superiority over everyone, use that height advantage, the altitude advantage, to boom and zoom on everybody. And a lot like I did here, I only had to actually boom and zoom on a couple of guys. I ended up saving some of my teammates because they were engaged in turn fights with Spitfires, and that's just not smart flying on their part. Spitfires are normally going to win that battle. As you can see, with the daily double and a premium account, I was able to get over 36,000 vehicle research points and nearly 150,000 in silver lions with 5 kills. Got a whole bunch of medals. That's a lot of medals. I even got Survivor. That's one of my favorite ones to get because it gives you a nice big boost in silver lions. Did manage to unlock the other Panther, so I'm gonna have to buy that pretty soon. Fly that out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the section below, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Take care, guys.